You, the season few. Here tonight, Jimmy Kimmel. Here live, Jimmy Kimmel live. He's feigning an injury. What is he talking about? Jimmy Kimmel was supposed to make a challenge here tonight, and the devil himself has made a deal with Jimmy Kimmel at it. Alexander Blade. Who is Alexander Blade? Under the mask, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy Kimmel was supposed to fight here tonight. This man copping out. Dude, shout out to you this season feud, man. RPG style character progression, fantasy sports style betting in the most electrifying four corners. Alright, so I just want to make sure we're live. Easy money. Shout out to the headlock. Alexander Blade has a, we haven't seen much of him. He's throwing one punch at two people and knocked them both out. Shout out to Jakai and Jamar Games who went flying. But right here, right now, we see some technical wrestling. An actual match out of Alexander Blade. If you guys don't know what AEW is, it's where we let the computer do everything. Algorithmic wrestling, entertainment. I don't touch it. You guys know my storylines are usually the bomb. But here tonight, I'm not touching anything. This is what the computer wanted. I put the algorithm in. And literally, Alexander Blade, the man who ended the last episode, we kind of ended on a weird terms with Mr. Galaxy. They cut the camera on Mr. Galaxy. Kind of disrespectful, but we're going to have to hear about security later on that night. Looks like we didn't have the money to go overtime the way AEW does. Shout out to my man, Tony Khan. Shout out to my man Miguel Morales, bro. Miguel Morales in the chat tonight. One of the most venomous people ever. If you guys didn't see the YouTube short. Getting banned back to Mexico, man. The storyline's insane. MTW being bought out by SSU. The drama was so real that they actually sued SSU to the point where legal action was taken and took us out for 2 months. Did Miguel Morales have something to do with the 2-month layoff from the SSU, SSW, the AWE, the show we're watching here tonight? And again, guys, I do not make any of these matches. You'll see later on tonight that this is all storyline built in by the AI, by you, the season 2. What is this? He whispered something to him. I don't know what he said. It was probably racist. There's something about I'll take your family. This is a hard-nosed moment here. Got the highlight. What the? There's no way. Get up, Sean Sanders. No. Prime time. Taking a knee to the face. What in the hell was that maneuver? Who the hell is Alexander Blade? We've seen this man twice now. He's taken out 2 of some of our favorite. I know these 3, if you want to be honest. 3 of them. Top stars right now. Who is this man? I'm telling you, he whispered something racist to him. I don't care what anybody says, man. I know, man, the look it caught him by surprise. It caught him by surprise, and I can't even believe it. It's like a modified GTS, a backflip GTS, like you force your opponent to do a backflip and you run them right into your knee with such velocity. Alexander Blade under the mask, hiding his face like, who's that guy? Who's that guy that does techno and hides his face like Daft Punk? You know what I'm talking about? Jimmy Kimmel is an asshole. You guys know that Jimmy Kimmel, of course, the drama is real. How the hell did we see it was supposed to be a Jimmy Kimmel challenge tonight? Sean Sanders willing to answer that call. It seems like he didn't want to have the debate. What a sleight of hand. Sleight of hand by Jimmy Kimmel. Sleight of hand by Jimmy Kimmel. We got to get in the chat, man. What do you guys think? He just went live not too long ago. It's probably just a myth. What does Alexander Blade have to do with Jimmy Kimmel? What the hell is happening here? Clearly, Alexander Blade is a Democrat. There's no doubt about it. That's one key to the puzzle there. We figured out one small thing about this man that we know for sure. He is somehow associated with the Democratic Party and Jimmy Kimmel. What does Alexander Blade and Jimmy Kimmel have in common? Who and what is the connection, ladies and gentlemen? Jimmy Kimmel getting unbanned tonight. Jimmy Kimmel getting uncensored, unbanned tonight. And it seems that the man that he's talking to may have the same agenda. Landon Furious versus the Titan. Coming up next. Miguel, what are you doing with your life, man? Doing nothing in the chat. Shout out to you this season too, man. To my guy Miguel. He's still one of the best, the longest. I mean, he's been here since J-Wall, man. So, Miguel getting banned was kind of crazy. The whole thing got out of hand. He was the champion, if you guys don't remember, Miguel Morales. And he controlled my Landon Furious has a few words to say. It looks like the mic. He's challenging. He's challenging anyone in the back. Landon Furious challenging anyone in the back. And it's the wrong man. Oh my God. If you guys don't remember who this man Titan is, this is the wrong man. From MTW, ladies and gentlemen. From MTW. I do believe this is one of the men that were part of the invasion in the buyout. Did SSU acquire this man? Landon Furious saying, this is SSU, bro. This is David and Goliath right now. Landon Furious telling this man, I think in French, I can't understand him. Is Titan French also? Oui, merci beaucoup. Whatever's going on here, these two men, French Canadian and Titan, seems to be a monster Frenchman himself. There's a match happening. The Quebecer himself, man, the Quebecer, Landon Furious. We used to always see this guy have an amazing match with anyone, but I don't think he's going to be able to get out of the clutches of the Titan and survive. Again, guys, I'm not going to make any of these matches tonight. It's all up to the computer. We have the SSW. We have the AWE, which you're watching right now. And then, the big move, bro, that looks damn good. Irish Whip. This is realistic, too. You won't see any craziness where hopefully Titan doesn't do a backflip, We really hold people accountable. We call your character trash. We'll put you in the trash. We won't even have to. Your character will do it for us. Your character will just look horrible here against people like Landon Furious kicking out at the one and locking up with the big man again, somehow having the strength to do it. Canada, no free speech. Can you believe it? Man, I think maybe I think all this stuff is political. I couldn't really tell what was being said. I believe it was French. I don't know what the story is with Titan and MTW, but it is true that Jay Savage did, is Blade even a real person? Well, no, he's actually a daywalker. I believe Blade is a vampire. We had Blade come through. And do you guys think Alexander Blade is actually Blade or a tune? Because remember, Oliver hasn't banned the tunes yet. What's going on with that? Shout out to you to season 2, man. The chat is RPG style character progression, fantasy, sports style betting in the most electrifying four corners known to mankind. So if you don't get in the chat, you don't tell your story, it's not going to happen. Alexander Blade. Landon Furious. Oh, you're a low-life, Landon. You can always tell who's the bad guy, but really, I think he had to do it. Landon taking advantage. Oh, my God, it's Wrestling 101. Shoulders are down. These two men are on fire. And he kicks out. The crowd is on their feet right now. This is some high-level wrestling. I mean, can we get a high five? Can we get a clap? What a miss! What a counter! This is the most realistic. I'm telling you, it's not about the fact that it's a video game. It's about master crafting, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely master crafting these characters through the community creations. You guys got to upload your CAW and get involved in the heat, the fire. This isn't just random events. This is a sport. This is a true sport. You have to be highly versed in the moveset, highly versed in my version of the game with the sliders and the realistic version of the sliders, no crazy stuff out of the Titan, yet he fights like a big man. He hasn't done anything. This is a perfect message. It's like art in motion when you finally get these matches right. It's like, why even watch real wrestling? Because this is the self-reflection of a real person. Titan's a real person. He got caught in the buyout of MTW. He hasn't even talked about it. His character's been pissed about it. Miguel Morales, who's in the comments, really was talking. Is he in the... Who's that? Is that Miguel? No, that's not him. That's my fault. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, you had Miguel Morales in the chat talking about how it wouldn't even matter because we didn't even bring the best guys over. He called them mid. People have been rebelling. Jay Savage trying to get a hold of the owner of MTW, of course. The drama's been so real, but Titan signing the contract, it seems, coming back here, getting the comments, man, the drama is real. Oh my God, oh Jesus! The crowd goes crazy over a power slam. The crowd goes crazy over a power slam. Landon Furious is that guy. Don't you ever doubt him. 7'5", rolling neck breaker. Oh my God! Let's go! Let's go! That's real wrestling, bro. That's the wrestling we want to see right there. Landon Furious with the top of... he finished the big man. Finished him. He finished him. You guys want to talk about simulations, right? All right, that was one of the best I've seen in a long time. Big guy, Goliath. Small guy, David and Goliath. You just saw it. Shout out to my man Hybrid Syndicate Wrestling. I actually can't wait to see his matches. I cannot wait to see Hybrid Syndicate's matches because he's one of the best moveset manipulators. And I'm not going to say creators, right? Because sometimes he creates a moveset and he's like, oh, that's awesome. But then he like runs into a character like Weapon X or runs into a character like Landon Furious and he'll manipulate his moveset to beat that person. So he's like the king of re-uploading his movesets and getting it right every time. So shout out to my man. And JP, see, that's the perfect contrast, right? JP always creates a perfect moveset every time. And I think if Frost were to fight JP, but they won't, they're friends. We know the story between these guys. If Frost were to fight JP, though, it'd be like an immovable object versus a brick wall. Right? I'm sorry. Unstoppable force. And what did George Bush say? He was like, "Fool me once, you can't get fooled again. Fool me twice, man, whatever." Ladies and gentlemen, tonight this is a showdown we've been wanting to see, but I'm not asking for this. This is the AI saying it. This is how crazy it feels and how good it feels, right? I'm not asking for this. All right, that's my voice here. I can't wait to get my new my mic back. Anyway, wait till you meet my friend I met in Mexico. Hybrid Syndicate putting out a threat for El Colon. Is that El Colon? Cornholio. What's his name? No, I'm just kidding. Arthur Stevenson, Weapon X, coming up next. That's the whole thing, though, guys. I didn't create this. This is what the computer wanted to see. Now, I put it in there because the Lord's been talking trash about Weapon X. The four pillars have kind of broke up. Let's be real. A lot of them have retired. Jay Savage out of there. Totes out of there. He's going to talk a big piece. Listen. Oi, Jay Savage, where you been? You stinky piss bitch. Your mother, Miguel. Your mother. I don't have to do anything. You fill in the blanks, because that's what I do. What? The blank between your mother's legs. The blank between my tooth? Oh, come on, man. Why would he stop the rant? Oh, Weapon X is actually coming out here to stop the rant. What does he have to say? I'm tired of your stuff, Lord. You're always talking trash about someone's mama. That's disrespectful. The pillars aren't supposed to be about that. We were never supposed to be about that. Oh, talking about raising the next generation. Talking about raising respectful wrestlers. People that get the job done without being ridiculous. Oi, you know what's ridiculous? Me not kicking your ass. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight's happening. The fight's happening. Oh my God, the game wants to see it. I want to see it. Oh man, we're going to have to get Weapon X and the Lord together for the next episode. That has to be planned. That has to be planned. Everyone write that down. That's going to happen right now. You have to write that down. You guys know these are two of the best characters in the world, literally. Like, in the world, there's nothing. Oh, good pin, dude. Stop it. We went right for a good pin. This isn't, I'm tense right now. Two of my best wrestlers going at it right now. And it's looking, stop, just stop. Can I please stop? Come on. I cannot rewind it. Oh my God, man. You guys understand the high level of simulation right now? It is nothing that they've done. Nothing that they've done has looked like this. Looks like a high level wrestling match at a high pace. Come on, Weapon X, kick up. Oh no. He's just too good, I'm telling you. At creating movesets, Lord knows how to slow your pace to a halt, just like my commentary did. You gotta understand who and what you're going up against here in the FSU. It's just not a lot of guys are sitting at 100. You also have to realize your character might be lower rated, and you have to pick a specific stat that you want your character to go hard on. And I'll see that. Everyone will see it. Shout out to Jamar Gaines. He's the perfect example of algorithmic wrestling in action. I mean, he's the god of never giving up. His character's so defensive. But remember how this happened last time between these two. The rope-a-dope. Yeah, the Lord knows about it. The rope-a-dope from Weapon X. I couldn't believe it. No one could believe it. Weapon X actually rope-a-doped Lord British into exhausting himself, completely feeding Weapon X to a pulp, but at the same time, that pulp was able to pin Lord British. Weapon X, one of the greatest stratego masters in the ring right now. Headlocking, classic. Got a little shoulder lock in there. The rope is right there. Weapon X reaching back for it, but it's too far. Weapon X reaching back for the ropes. He knows it's there. The ring awareness is insane. It's just, and as he goes for the rope again, I think Lord had him pinned right there. Russian leg sweep off of the shoulder lock there. What is happening? Goes into another beautiful amateur wrestling style. He's running circles around Weapon X literally right now. Literally running circles around this man. His moveset's too good. He's proving it right now. You gotta get him a chat. You gotta be that guy. The remnants of, he's going under. He's just proving a point at this point. He's just proving a point. But no, he kicked out. I don't know about that, ref. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think he kicked out, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to go. The ref was there. He called it. It's not a big win by him. I think Weapon X still has a lot of fight left in him, but that was insane for my man. Wait a minute, though. He brushed him off. Oh, man. Weapon X is going to have something to say about that for sure. Shout out to you to Season 3, man. I can't believe this. The computer is causing absolute chaos for the SSU. The next episode, again, is going to be the SSU. So SSW, AWE, and then we do the SSU, the greatest show on earth, where all the drama really unfolds. You get people in there that are really stars in their own right. You got JP, who's in the SSW, but his influence over there highly felt because of Oliver Savage and their beef. Now remember, Totes was sent over to JP because of Oliver. You gotta rewind it. Hashtag rewatch game. Check my YouTube shorts out. You guys will see that I posted one of my one of my good man LTD's videos. I hope that gets out and goes viral because Toast deserves it. Everyone deserves it that's out there doing good wrestling. Shout out to my man Hybrid Syndicate. The E-Feds are too good. But right here, right now, this is a different breed. The SSU, the Solo Season Universe, really YouTube as a whole, we're breeding something called Algorithmic Wrestling. Killshot has one of the greatest stories, and that story is going to unfold again tonight, right now. It's still unfolding. He was nothing for a long time. The man that you just saw fight Lord British forced Miguel Morales to fight this man 32 times. He was wasted. He was wasted, blackout drunk. Everyone knows that the Lord has a drinking problem here. And it was crazy. The Lord sat there and forced the man to drink like some weird BDSM torture fest. He loves Miguel like a son. I believe he is his son. DNA evidence still hasn't been quite provided by the Lord yet. He just brought a cup of his own, that didn't prove anything. He didn't get what we meant. He didn't get what we meant by we needed a specimen. You know what I mean? We needed proof. We didn't understand it. He probably should have took the cup and tested it. But then again, we asked Miguel Morales to get it. They did the same thing. They gotta be. What are these guys doing? One of them smelled like horchata. Listen, I'm not talking about Killshot. I'm talking about other people. This is my man Killshot, who was involved in that whole fiasco between the Lord. It was a good day. We learned that he could actually win a match. And I'm telling you, Killshot used to be the old Jamar Games. He could not win a match. He was on the losing streak. He didn't handle it the same way. And I'll tell you what, the Lord is a gracious Lord. Shout out to my man who also really just been pushing through in the chat, telling a good storyline, trying to be a good guy, but sometimes you just are forced to be bad. Now, how do you guys feel about that anyway, man? John Cena turned heel. Miguel Morales. Shout out to Matt Storm, bro. You've always been a big support. And your character deserves some shine for sure. Because now, again, it's not just a character that you've created, and whatever. It's someone that's been through something, a character that's been through something. Your moveset's been master crafted through fire, like actual strategy. You've built something, and your character is ready to go. It's different. You can feel the vibe of a character that's fully developed. But Clint is one in a million. He's one in a million character where I'm telling you, he's one of those guys like Miguel Morales where you can put his character at 69 and he might still win that match. It's almost like a 90% chance he will, because remember, Miguel Morales was rated 69 and Matt Storm was rated 96. We boosted him just to try to get him a win, and we still just couldn't get him a win. Under the Lord's discretion. Now again, the storylines are so crazy because if whoever, you could hold my belt right now, like my son holds the belt for the SSU. JP, thank God, has the belt for SSW. AEW, of course, doesn't have a belt. It's kind of like a celebrity death match. I don't even choose the match. It's the game. I'll be honest. What the game does when you're not looking, it wants to straighten itself out. So if I allow the game to straighten itself out by doing matches, it won't force some weird glitch on me. It'll straighten itself out, right? If I allow it to. And those matches started getting so good, I was like, whatever. Let's see what the computer can create. And people know this is a hands-off match. These are hands-off storylines at this point. If something gets created, it's because of the algorithm that's built in. And of course, these two men right here, JW Caliber, the clothesline from hell, he's an absolute killer. South Texas killer. Him and Matt Storm somehow linking together tonight. It's a tough moment to see, but yeah, when guys start actually getting together in the chat, it gets ugly because you got two mastercrafted characters to deal with now. And not just mastercrafted as, movesets, and they figured out how to actually be a character in the, Matt Storm's an asshole. Let's just be real here. He's also in the chat right now being an asshole. Like I said, oh, he's an asshole for the Irish whip to the post. This dude literally chickens out defending the U.S. title against me. I earned my shot. Shout out to the man who still remembers even from 2 months ago. That man has been sleeping on that. He has been sleeping on that. Oh, ref, if he touches him and it's ref. Oh, that's it. Ref, you have to call this match. He tells him not to touch him. He tells him not to touch him. Oh, that might have just saved the match. As much as JW wanted to save this, what the hell is happening here? Ref has to get control of. Oh my God, the ref can no longer get control of this. What the hell is happening? No way. Oh, he caught him off guard right there. What a great job by my man Clay. What is the deal with this? I wanted to check the stats here because I haven't seen what these guys are. Oh, John, there's no referee. There's no referee. Oh, my God, damn it, dude. These guys are cheating their ass off. JW is such an asshole. He's the man who was picking on, dude. He's such a dickhead in the comments, and I was a dickhead in the game. This is, oh, my God, dude, wow. Just because the ref isn't looking doesn't mean we're not. What the hell is messed up? Dude, there's no ref. There's no ref. He doesn't, there's no ref. What is he going to do? The ref has to wake up. Is JD going to have to... Yo, this is the... Obviously, I said JD. I mean, JW. Bro, Matt Storm having a lot of things to explain right now in the chat, bro. Little Rick is down. Little Ric Flair is down, man. You got to pick that guy. What is this? Yo, if he doesn't disqualify him after this, it's going to be insane. Why? We need a referee. We need a referee. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. Guys, wow. Will he pick up the ref? Will the ref be able to recover? Is this a gone match? I've never seen this before. Clint actually making a bit of a comeback now. This is drama unfolded. Wow, man. JW Caliber, what a crazy night. Matt Storm again, just it's turning on him now. Yo, get over there, JW. I wouldn't be surprised if JW, come on, man, jump over there. I kind of want to see the computer do it. Matt Storm is a lowlife. Bro, Matt Storm is an absolute lowlife. I kind of blame him for this. Oh, there it is. Clint wakes up the referee. Oh, my God, the referee should hit him with the chair. He doesn't know who hit him. And the match is back on. This is drama, dude. Oh, my God, Clint is one of a kind. Clint is one of a kind. This is so realistic. Oh, bro, can I please? Yes, I can rewind. This is, man, do you guys get what? I've been missing this. I'm not going to lie. Get in the comments right now and tell me if you guys been missing this. I cannot believe that. The perfect setup, though, where it's like he wakes up the ref, tells him to, like it's, of course, me almost exaggerating a little bit and telling a story, but this is exactly how wrestling plays out. This is exactly how wrestling plays out, or how it should play out. There's a story being told. Clint is making a comeback after being cheated out. The referee, everything that went on. Oh, and he looked good doing that because he didn't. Oh, his foot. Oh my God, the ref is just. This is just so crazy. JW's Caliber is a high-level asshole. And Matt Storm is just. This is fucking insane, dude. Excuse my French, but this can't be. This cannot go on. The ref, everybody, Matt Storm has 132 seconds of rest. Oh my God, the drama. Finish him, Clint. How does he still have it, man? Good move, too. Good move. Matt Storm almost having the signature there. Matt Storm almost having the signature. Oh, good reversal by him. And it looks like Clint is all out of gas. He may have juiced himself. He may have completely gassed himself. The ref is right there. Oh, Matt Storm actually, he wanted more punishment. He wants to deal more punishment. Can you believe the sadistic mind of Matt Storm? He literally, why would you do this, Matt? This is the dumbest thing I've never seen you do. If you have him on the ropes, you need to finish him. Your character's not doing what he's supposed to. JW helped you 100% of the way on this one, and you're trying to, I don't know, maybe JW is right to be with Matt Storm on this one, though, because I think maybe he's trying to wear him out. Yeah, you can see he's tired. You can see, oh, wait, no, who's going to get the best of this? And Matt Storm made the right choice. Irish whip to the corner. Man does a high knee, tosses him down, sets him up for something big. You know the fluidity of his moves was not an accident. That was created by Matt Storm. Beautiful third rope cutter, puts his head into the mat like a potato root, kicks him in the gut. What a great setup. That rhyme, not a rapper. What a finish. That's it. That was great. Wow. Hold on, let me just, because I know that's the finish. Let's get a season highlight. Matt Storm, well done. And this is what I mean by algorithmic wrestling, by master crafting your moveset, understanding how I do realistic wrestling here and not trying to make your character do crazy stuff, but really set things up. I mean, look at the way he set this up. He knew that the high knee sets him up for his corner finisher, which the AI will automatically go into if it has a chance. He's in perfect range to not reverse the third row cutter and not make it look ridiculous. This is what I mean by mastercrafting. And even when he gets reversed, his finisher is one of those perfect kick moves. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful, man. That's high-level wrestling. JW and him celebrate a massive victory because they cheated. I don't think he would have beat him without it. Wait, what is he? No, Matt Storm, you disgusting third world immigrant character. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man, Miguel Morales, man. All these guys coming from MTW. That's a third world country. MTW, that's just, man, that's not even, they don't even have running water over there. JW, I can't believe you're associated with these guys. That they're gang members, Oh, this is insane, man. Send them back. Oh, this is crazy. What is the SSU done? I think Jay Savage has made an absolute horrible mistake. Look at what the influence of these guys, man. We got to build that wall. Where's JP when you need him, man? We got to send these guys back, or we got to get them under control. Matt Storm, what's going on, man? Absolute bad guy. Is he here representing? He wants that title shot that he definitely deserves. And now you got to check out my man JW because he's one of the best aggravators ever. Remember how mean he was to Jamar Gaines. Remember how mean he was to Jamar Gaines and how he was able to manipulate. Oh, wow. This is Matt Storm is pissed in the comments and telling a great storyline. I appreciate him. Because, when people come here, RPG style character progression, you got to get in the comments, play the role if you want to play this game. Fantasy sports style betting, guys. This is it. Matt Storm, this is it. This is your rise to the top for sure. Clint, where you at? JW, where you at, man? Happy to have him back too. He's an absolute cheater, but if you have him on your side, your character's going to win. And by the way, that played out like a perfect babyface heel fight. That just was like perfect because you had a moment where you knew Clint could win, but he didn't. I mean, come on, shut your mouth. Know your role, bro. This is algorithmic wrestling at its finest. It's people like when my man Neo plugged into the Matrix for the first time. And they were like, he was like, oh, I have hair. They're like, yeah, Neil, it's your digital self-image. All right, guys, that's what this is. This is the real you. Because the world's just a simulation anyway. And there's my son. I should go wake him up right now. The Universal Champion. We've got the World Champion, which, is JP. JP controls the world, but this young man right here, my son, acquiring this belt from Miguel Morales with the Miguel Morales. Let me tell the story of how this happened. Miguel Morales, of course, was deported, banned back to the MTW. The drama was absolutely real because he was trying to attack management. He was very upset at what happened. And, you guys can go watch the episodes and it'll be a lot easier for me to explain it with this. My son had the Money in the Bank. The belt was vacant. And I think the first time ever, I don't even think in real wrestling that this has happened. This is real wrestling. What am I talking about? No one's ever cashed in on a vacant title and walked away with it as if it was, free stuff on a lawn. People were disrespecting the title. Miguel Morales, of course, really wanted everyone to fear him, respect him, and so he implemented the 5-minute rule, took it away. I thought it was good for a while, it lasted, but it truly showed him that the algorithm and what the world of the solo season universe is entertainment. And every single person that gets my belt is going to learn that. And the weight has crushed many a people. That title is heavy gold, and it's a heavy weight of knowing that the solo season universe might just be the best place to put your character in and have them be tested. I'm going to give you the great commentary, but the commentary comes literally from the sports aspect of algorithmic wrestling. You've got to get in there like Pokemon. You've got to play your Yu-Gi-Oh cards right. You've got to let a man like Bubba Wilcox into your life. You know what I mean? Oh my God, what's that in your dresser drawer? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a picture of Bubba Wilcox, and you know it is. The Rebel himself wearing a Confederate flag shirt. That's absolutely insane. And he's gay. Always remember that Fatty Daddy, his lover, still has not come back yet. This match, hey, I want to see it. I'm not going to lie, though. Oliver, this is a proven point for him tonight. Now, if you guys don't remember, the Rebel kicked some ass in his last match. So Oliver's going to have to try hard, and I don't know why he's trying to tie up with the big man, but what? He's clearly as strong as an ox, ladies and gentlemen. My son master-crafted his own character, so let's all remember that. My son is the one who made this character this time around. It was not more British. I allowed my son to actually, do his own character. And let's be real, he's untested. The champion is untested. He won this title being cashing in and being the Drama's Real briefcase holder. He cashed in. We call it Drama's Real briefcase. Some people call it Money in the Bank. We call it the Drama's Real. Because that's exactly what happens. People have plans for the universe. People have plans for the universe, And sometimes you are proud of the plans that you have, and people ruin it. And I'm proud of the plans that you have, because damn it, it's entertaining, and it proves that people understand the knowledge of wrestling. You, the fans, we got some empty seats up there. Looks like all the seats aren't filled here yet in the SSU. That's kind of metaphorical. That is very metaphorical. Let me do what AEW does. All right, here we go. We got a full arena here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, no one is in their seat, and there are no seats empty. If you look at ticket sales, we gave them a lot. Hey, listen, shout out to you this evening, too, man. Hit the like button. Make sure your guys share it out to the people. My son, of course, is untested, cashed in the Money in the Bank on a vacant title because Miguel Morales was deported back to MTW, the third world country. Do you understand me? Okay, this is where wrestling is. You want to talk about drama? Get in the comments right now, guys. We heard that SSU was trying to buy them out. They said that they were going out of business. Like Donald Trump buying Mexico. Okay? Oh! What is wrestling? This has been the best Oh, then the crowd goes crazy. Bubba Wilcox goes crazy. Oh, he dodges that. What a mistake there. What a mistake there. Oh, Young Oliver, slippery. Bro, Young Oliver is slippery. Oh, that has never been done before. Dodging 2 off the ropes right there. Using the ropes to kind of slip and slide. Some bad animations picked by Bubba Wilcox there. Let's be real about it. Those animations were not the best. And look at Young Oliver. He can't, damn it, this damn thing won't zoom in without being all twitchy. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my camera set. But I'm just going to leave it there. There's no way that he can pick up Bubba Wilcox. You guys didn't understand that, right? In my realistic universe here, there's no way that that young man should be able to pick up that 320-pound behemoth, that gay behemoth, the gamer. No, behemoth. I don't know. Combine gay with behemoth. Get in the comments. How are we going to figure it out? There's only one reason why I'm worried about it, and that's the weight difference is going to cause a lot of problems for his character, or is it? My son, I'm too worried about him. He's about to put his own body at risk here to become a weapon. Oh! Luchador style. The crowd screaming, this is awesome. Let's get that blue skirt view. Let's get that Mrs. Blue Skirt view. Oh, perfect timing for the front flip Frankensteiner. The agility on this man is incredible. Oh my God. He's a unicorn, but he still has to take a breath. He's not stupid. He's not stupid. Wait a minute. What a smart move by the veteran Bubba Wilcox there, taking a big breath, able to absorb the right hand from the little man. He's too little and barely even phased him. That's why we have weight classes, guys. There's a big difference between men's sports, women's. I just gotta stop doing that. Hold on. My fault. I'm trying to get this thing to do what I need it to. There we go. Yeah, because camera angles are everything of what we do here. Man, he's too little. I told you I was talking about his big ass for a reason. I was talking about that big old big back for a reason. Man is big. Oh, Jesus Christ. Help us all. He's down for the count. Young Oliver is getting punished right now. Irish whip. He's going to have to face him again. He's going to have to face him like he did and be a little bit quicker. But how can he be quicker if his leg's broken? How can he be quicker when he's got the big man working on the legs as well? He's too smart. I told you, the champion is untested right now. He's being tested by one of the best. Someone who just did a tag team with Kobayashi's son. And they did so good together. I mean, did you see the tag team maneuvers? You check the last episode. Big Bubba Wilcox and Kobayashi's son. Is Kobayashi gay? I think he get executed for that in Japan or something. I don't know. But talk about you, the season 2. Miguel Morales, one of my favorite characters. Unfortunately, he was banned until, I started hating him. When I found out he was the Lord's son, that's really when I went down south. Shout out to JP and the 50% tariff on all foreign characters. The tariff has been placed on most characters, so that was a good combination. It was smart AI movement. Oh, wow. Why would he just toss him down? But Bubba Wilcox, he's doing the most right now. I think he knows he can do a lot of damage to the young man outside. What a stupid move. He went for it. The Universal Championship gives him a boost, but not that much of a boost. Come on, man. I mean, could you imagine a young man picking him up and slamming him? The Universal title gives him a big boost, but it's not big enough to bridge the gap. Again, Oliver, untested. Our champion, cashing in the Money in the Bank. We call it the Drama's briefcase. That Drama's briefcase allowed him to gain this title and the power, and he's been doing well since. Jesus, Jordan. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, this has to be the end of it. Talking about using his weight to the advantage. This is it. Oh, and he let... all of it fall. This is the end of the match. Oliver didn't get kicked up. I would count that as picking him up a little bit. A little leverage he had to kick up, use his whole body. I think it might be possible. The way that he had his weight bearing down on the young Oliver. Super kick. Make super kicks great again. Make super kicks great again. Stop using 100 of them. Shawn Michaels only needed 3. Oh, beautiful maneuvers here. Combinations from Oliver that's keeping the big man down. Super kick. Super kick. Oh, man, it wasn't enough. But the combinations of what he needs to keep doing. Oh, no, the big bad booty bump. That was a lot of ass. That was a lot of ass in the face of the poor boy right there. A rich history for Oliver, but he still is just oh, this is the finisher. The muscle buster. The big bad booty buster. The big bad booty buster, and it lands flush. The referee's right there for the pin. And that's it. No, that's the second. Oliver is the champion. Oliver is our champion. He's your champion. He's my champion. Come on, Ollie. Let's go, Ollie. You can hear the crowd right now. Oh, and he's jamming to the whole "Let's go, Ollie" chant. And he's asking for more. Let's give him what he wants, guys. Let's hit the comment section right now. Let's go, Ollie. Let's go, Ollie. Oh, man, come on, Oliver. We have to see him fight back. And he loves it. He hears the people. He's fighting back. Shout out to Oliver and his character. Made to win. Oh, that's insane. Devastating. Almost. That's the same move Jakai busted out. But it landed a little different. He was a little less flush about it. Jakai is the king of cutters. That one didn't quite land as pretty. It was more just rough and tough. A second one, oh, and it was just, oh, God, no way, bro. No way, bro. He just Samoa Joe'd him. Oh, my God. Do you know how perfect a video game has to be for the character to just land one of these to make you scared that it's going to work? And then it just takes off. Welcome to the Solo Season Universe, man. We do algorithmic wrestling here. Shout out to you this evening. You know what mastercrafting your character means. It means that you got to get in there and just make your character not be the best at winning, but being the best at putting on a show. That's what wrestling is. We know that the cooperation is there, but here it is not. There is no cooperation, so you have to build your AI to either cooperate or disrupt. So we've got people like Miguel Morales who know how to create perfect characters that can disrupt your moveset, right? And then we have people like Lord British who know how to put on a show with anybody. People like Ross Freeman, who's also a manipulator, a disruptor, right? He can really stop your moves in a quick moment. Jakai is also a manipulator, but he also disrupts as a default. And Lord, I can hear the Lord. Yeah, disrupt storylines. I can hear the Lord in the background now. There's 100% reason why you have to, choose who your character is going to be, because I'm not going to give your character points if you say you're going to be a bad guy, but then your character's fighting like a good guy, Oliver, really, I can't claim who's a good guy or bad guy. This is just a straight freaking fight. Beautiful, beautiful. He can't pick him up. But that damn Hurricane just put him down mid-rope. Oh, fold his big ass in half like a burrito bursting out of the side. Oh, my God. Oliver can't get him to tap, though, of course. He's used to the pain. He's used to the pain. But he loves laying down. Bubba Wilcox is out. No, the 3 count is not there. I'm shocked, too, Oliver. You guys know, again, remember from previous matches, this is crazy. Clint fell off a cliff. Oh, hell no. Clinton was doing good, man. Clint was doing good. He got cheated out tonight by Matt Storm. Clint got cheated out tonight by Matt Storm. I don't care what nobody says. Clint is a good guy. His character fought his heart out and literally looked pretty damn good. Didn't make me think anything was fake. Nothing he did looked crazy. It was awesome that it played out the way it did. Just like every other match, And it's like it's so realistic because think of the coordination of this. The comment section is what makes the story in the ring. How is that possible? He figured out the algorithm. He's got him pinned. Oh my God, dude. Wow. The way he had him pinned looked realistic. This is a different kind of show, guys. We are back. Trans rights. You see that in the background? That's crazy. Trans rights equal, human rights. That's crazy. There's a fan out there for Bubba Wilcox. That's Jamar Games, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. And Jamar Games. Yo, he hasn't won a match yet. Jamar Games challenging the champion, and he hasn't even won a match yet. The computer is crazy. The computer is absolutely insane. Now, remember, guys, you see everyone in the chat right now. That's who tells the story. But here tonight, what you got to see was what I call a cleansing. The algorithmic wrestling entertainment is completely taken over by the computer. So I'll do a better one for you, and we'll head over to the I'll give you a piece of what mastercrafting really is and what we do here. This is a sport. It's not just entertainment. Jakai knows he's a high level entertainer in the comments, but he also creates weaponized AI. Like, it's crazy to say that, but that's what it is. So let's talk about the show. We saw the show. If you didn't see the show, I will post it in the chat right now. We saw Jimmy Kimmel start this episode off. He was supposed to be here and fight my man Sean Sanders, who is Alexander Blade. How in the hell does he have any affiliation with Jimmy Kimmel? I think maybe something about, listen, guys, figure it out. Storylines are cooking all over again. And that's how we really get you, we really take a long time to do this. Wolfpack in the building again, roof, or that's funny, bro. If you guys don't see the comments right now, anyone know if Clint found his family? I sent him off a few months ago and haven't heard from him. My man JP deporting people left and right. Listen, and listen good. If you have my title, you control my stream. JP is the strongest person in the comments right now. JP could wipe this place out if he wanted to. Miguel Morales tried to. Miguel Morales said no one could ever challenge him again for the title, and he ended up getting injured. Can you believe the coup de grace? And remember how hard it is for you to actually get a full-on injury in the universe. Most everyone knows that it's a one, and it's a lottery pick. It's a lottery pick, all right? The storylines matter because it's like rolling the dice. If we were going to play craps together, right? If we were going to play craps together and, oh, come on, you're not going to be mad at me for winning the $20 because I rolled a good hand, right? But this is even better because it's like you're creating your own Pokemon or like having a cockfight and you like train a chicken and then it goes in there and you're like, oh, damn, that's crazy. Mine is better than yours. Like, my training is better. My boxer is better than yours. I'm a better trainer than you. I can manipulate this AI and become a star in the comments at the same time, like the Lord does. Jakai goes hard in the paint. JP is literally the best in the world at doing what I ask for characters to do. I'm like breaking the third wall now because now we're doing the press conference. You know what I mean? Now it's the press conference. Now we talk about the nitty gritty and we welcome everybody back and we talk about the fact that we are trying to absorb MTW and work with them and work with a lot of people and tell storylines, a gritty storyline that's not going to go absolutely haywire like it usually does. With like art, you guys know the storyline, man. We have been through so much drama, and people have really been banned, and the emotions are really there. So I need real stars in the comment section, people that can handle the heat, right? But again, it's just a show. It's a very good show. Sean Sanders, Alexander Blade. What the hell was that, bro? Sean Sanders is one of my favorite characters, and he put up a good fight, but whoever Alexander Blade is, his finisher is too good, catching you off guard. And again, it didn't take 1,000 finishers for a guy to get finished. Because if you had to use a finisher 3 times to beat a guy, then it's not lethal. It's not lethal. Come on. This was good too. I mean, Landon Furious with a beautiful rolling over the top. It was a neck breaker, right? No. I mean, what do you call that? It was like a moonsault neck breaker. Yeah, it was beautiful. This drama is real. This has been cooking for a long time. Weapon X and Arthur has been cooking for a long. They said neither is Clint. Stop it. Truth is, bro, JP really did put a tariff on all you guys. So, hey, JP, what's the tariff going to be on your friends? Because you know, my man, Hybrid Syndicate Wrestling actually has his own show. So when it comes to your wording of the decree, right, 50% tariff and JP, you got to understand, I know I kind of pushed you towards this because I'm management and I want storylines to go a certain way. And I also want other universes to act a certain way towards me. Or, like, I want to get a real answer out of them on how they feel about the future of what this is. And I'm taking it dead serious. After my 2-month ban, after guys really got together and banned me for trying to run a storyline, really? Okay, let's talk about it. That really affected me. So now I'm going to really affect those around me positively. Ruthless compassion. That's what you're dealing with now. I'm not doing this to be a bad guy. I'm doing this to further the future of what this is going to be. You got to get storylines where you feel like, who is this guy really? Like, who is this guy? Landon Furious is one of the greatest characters that will never be commented by, the person who commented gave up because he said this is too volatile for him. But you can keep my character and make my character famous. Make me famous. Shout out to Andrew Dubbs and his old partner, man. It's a legacy built off of steel, sharpening steel, minds colliding, having conversations about John Cena, going heel and turning back. Is the Lord right or wrong about his ideas of what wrestling is when you got a guy like, uh, again, John Cena going back and forth, because of money reasons or not respecting wrestling more than money. And that's the way it was always supposed to be. That's why wrestling was our favorite, because you always put wrestling over the money. And it's crazy. It's so crazy that that's all I was doing, was trying to put wrestling over the money. Don't you dare give up MTW. Don't you dare, oh, yeah, I'm taking a break, whatever, whatever. Okay, yep. And when you come back, I'll have the plate hot and ready for you. I'll have that plate sizzling for you, boy. It'll be so hot you might not even want to touch it. That shit'll be on fire if you let me touch it. Let me just let it loose. Let me go. I soft touched it too. I soft touched it, put a couple masks on guys. But now it's a barren world out there. You guys wonder why LTD is a apocalypse. You guys wonder why LTD is a barren land. The bad wrestling is what caused it. Let's be real here. All right, WWE not doing good right now. It's crazy what trash we're getting. I'd rather watch TNA, rather watch AEW. I'll be honest. Even if their shit makes half sense, at least it's like, people that care about it, that care about the wrestling. Like, even if Darby Allin's trying to like kill himself for a fan, at least it's like, oh, at least it's not about the money. All right. Coming up next, man, you guys are going to see the greatest show on earth. That's the SSU. And it looks like the beef has already been started. I don't know. I think we've already seen that King Dominator is the one that's been challenging Frost. I'm not gonna allow the AI to create the show. I create that show. I mean, this wasn't a bad show. I'm not gonna say it was bad, but it was like kind of like random. It didn't really like tell a story all the way through. It was just like boom, boom, next match, next match. If you guys remember, and of course Jimmy Kimmel starting this was crazy. What does Andrew? What does what's his name? Alexander Blade? Alexander Blade, look in the decree chat 722. Oh, I will. I will. This is big. This is big. Hold on here. Hold on here, because I haven't gone in the chat lately with everything. Hold on. Yeah, let's read this live. Let's read this live while we go watch a match real quick. What do you guys think, man? Am I crazy to give other people control of my stream? I just love when people say they know wrestling and they don't know nothing about wrestling, and then they get my title because they're actually good at manipulating this game and creating characters, and I give them a chance, and then they're like, they literally crumble like paper under a rock. I mean, I'm talking like that cheap paper that they give you to write notes on. Where is my man's decree at? The list was like, oh shit, Christ. I won't leave such a great belt vacant. Not on my show, not in my time. Oh, oh, Clint is gonna be pissed. Oh no, Clint is gonna be pissed. Yo, this is crazy. Talk about being a real Trump type guy and putting his own people in office. You are a scum lord. How dare you? He's literally, my name is JP, and by decree, it's the rules. It's not me. I didn't make the rules. I just used them. I used them very well. Better than most, better than everyone, if you ask me. If you ask most people, say the same thing. And the people that don't, those people, not very good people, you should ask them for their papers. Southern Creek, man, did you see what he did, man? Did you just see what he did, JP? The way he just ruined the match for Clint, and then you give him the title. This is absolute treason under the SSW flag right now. Absolute treason. I was supposed to be watching a match, but now I'm just too disgusted with what JP just did. That was crazy. The American his is just like Trump. It's like, oh man, I loved you so much, and now you're just doing things where I'm like, oh, you bastard. We thought you were gonna be better than this, and you are. You're a greedy, selfish asshole, and that's all you'll ever be, JP. That rhymed. I'm not a rapper. I love you guys to death. If you don't, well, it's because we're not going after the same thing. And the only thing I'm going after is making wrestling better. I think if someone were to come here and get in the chat, they would become a better person and they would become a better wrestler. They become a better wrestling fan. And so if they met a real wrestler, they'll cheer at the right moments to let wrestlers know, like, hey, I like that. And they'll know that the wrestlers respond to that. And then even better, they can come here and be that wrestler. They can be a better version of that wrestler. And even better than that, it's an actual sport because the other character really wants to beat you. The other AI truly wants to win, and so does yours. Who wants it more? Who's studied more? Who's got the belt? Who's got the power? Matter of fact, forget all the other stupid stuff. Let's go look at the belts so I can explain the power of the belts. They're like items in a Dungeons and Dragons game. All right. So you have to really understand what the boosts give you, combining the boosts, making the boosts, uh, move to your advantage, making your stats combine with the belt. Listen, Interplanetary Championship gives whatever planet you're from a boost, a huge boost. So let's just say that you have the Red Lion planet as your home planet, then you get yourself a boost to the Red Lion arm boost, right? But on top of that, if you get the world title, everyone from your Red Lion planet gets a boost as well, even if they're friend or foe. So it's a double-edged sword a little bit, but most of the time people like to click up with their own planet mates, right? Red Lion with Red Lion, purple with purple. The purple wolf really don't go outside. That's why Clint and Jakai got beef because the Witcher tried to let Clint in. And he's like, bro, no. What are you talking about? He's not even Purple Wolf. Let's go. So, what do you know about the IWGP? Now, that's classic because Japan was created, the SSW was created out of the IWGP title originally. So, it's like the TNA title. We just kept it around. And it's nice to know that if you have an actual Japanese style mindset, this is the place and this is the title you can go to get that real rough style wrestling. Um, but maybe that's not your thing, and it doesn't give you a boost because this is in the SSW. So no boost for this one. This is our hardcore champion, the Made in the Dungeon Championship. No boost for that, really. My man Ebola wants to give the boost a stamina boost, but the Purple Wolf already has a stamina boost. And when it comes to like a hardcore title giving you endurance, I've been still trying to find a way because everyone's body stuff is already at 100. Even if your character's rated 69, in my game, your body will always be at max because everyone's body and pin escape are at 100 to even the playing field, and that's the only way for me to accurately create these shows. So there's like little secret sauces I do that prevent me from making someone more hardcore. Right, because the game is already so good, and if I manipulate it to a way where your character stands out from the rest with stamina and or taking damage, it ruins my algorithm and it breaks the algorithm. So I haven't quite found a workaround yet to make someone more hardcore, right? So what I really wanted is this belt makes it so you do nothing but hardcore matches, right? So if you have a character that knows how to win with weapons and you have your AI set for weapons, then this is the belt you want because every match you have is going to be a hardcore match, right? So I think that that's fair. Shoot style also does not give you a boost, but it's the respective main title. It used to be the main title that gave you the power to make a decree, the way that JP just gave the title to someone else. Can you imagine that? You earning the title like Clint did and then giving it to someone else? JP is an asshole, bro. JP is an asshole. That's like I don't know. That's just insane. Yeah, that's like taking out the FBI. Yep, that's exactly like that. JW Caliber is Cash Patel for sure. Shoot Style Wrestling Championship. No boost for this, but it's a fucking beautiful belt. I'll tell you what, man. I think it's one of my favorite for sure. I mean, oh, the Shoot Style Wrestling on it. Oh, did real good. Did real good with that one. The SSU championship as the first one as the placeholder for Miguel and Max Maximus. Max Maximus, of course, torturing us for such a long time. Miguel torturing us. That was the belt we got. But then Miguel crafted a new belt, and I think it's very good. I think it shows the planets, the Black Scorpion, the real Universal Championship, SSW. I cannot believe how good the logo looks, really. I think they did a very good job at making it look like a good logo. I'm going to change the horsies and the lions. I'm going to change that pretty soon, but I haven't quite found what I wanted to do with it yet. But I really appreciate what they did, and so I kept the belt, and I'm going to improve on it soon because got to put my touches on it. But you guys know what that belt does? It gives you the ultimate freaking brutal boost of controlling the SSU the same way as JP does. Make a decree, bro. Put us all in pink underwear. We'd all have to wear it. 1950s decree was crazy. Yeah, everyone went back to the 1950s because Miguel, or not Miguel. I want to blame Miguel for everything. I want to blame Miguel for everything, but it was Max Maximus sending us back to the 50s. UFO champion, shout out to my man Frost Freeman in the chat. He made sure I put his thing in there. I know he's going by a different name now. We'll definitely make sure that everyone knows that too. But I used to always love that guy. Now I hate him too. Dealing with JP, I just can't like him anymore. Cannot stand that guy. The women's cruiserweight gives a boost to whatever group the woman is from. So currently, if the Witcher has it, then the Wolfpack would get a boost, but she doesn't have it. It is held by the wonderful Melinda Gutierrez, and she gives a boost to herself. She really is. She's hanging out with Totes a lot, but Totes is retired, so she really doesn't have a group. So she gives the boost to herself. Tag Team Championship, as long as you have your partner with you, you guys get a boost. SSW Tag Team Championship, no boost there. I really like that belt too, though. Shout out to my man Totes McGoats, absolutely destroying it with this wonderful, wonderful belt. Trolling a little bit as we usually do with the tune. We like to troll a lot. We like to troll, and everyone knows that the tune storyline changed the landscape of E Federation. It showed that we can actually have a good storyline, and everyone in the chat knows it. You guys were shook. It was the greatest thing ever. My man Jakai almost, committed harikari. It was insane. And of course, Jakai's IEW. There's a lot of characters that run their own E-Feds, so a lot of people are getting taxed, bro. And that's coming straight from JP. So anyone that runs another E-Fed that has characters that are over here or whatever, 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 there's gonna be some taxing going on, and JP's gonna be absorbing all the points. And after him getting attacked and Andrew Dubs cheating him out and getting a disqualification win over the champion is going to not go over well. It's all storyline, it's all in the chat, it's all real. And can you make your character good? Again, guys, I will show you what my current sliders are because I know people really want to see that. Here we are. I know it sounds crazy. It's a new version of the sliders that I do, and tonight, you guys let me know what you guys thought about it. Tonight was a make finishers great again kind of episode, and I wanted finishers to really look good and finish guys. And so now you know that they're lethal moves, or in your mind, it kind of makes you feel like it's a lethal move because it's mimicking what you know to be a one hitter quitter. And then the next time you see it only hit twice, you're like, oh, he had to do it twice this time. And that's because I'll change the game a little bit as we go along. But I will show you what will always kind of stay the same, and that's my current sliders. Just too realistic, too good. If you guys want, pause the video, get a little look at them, run them on your game, see how you like it. If you do AI versus AI, it's good. If you do it for PvP, you're gonna want to change some things. But maybe I'll do a video on that later. You guys get in the chat and let me know if anybody does PvE or PvP and whatever want me to give my opinion on that or my opinion on anything. Get in the chat. Let me know. Love to make videos for you guys and talk wrestling. And I could talk wrestling for hours. You guys know that. I could talk strategy on this game for hours. People ask me a lot about this. I've explained it a few times, so I'll do it one more time, guys. When it comes to this, it allows the computer to have a huge kick out possibility. And so combine that with 100% pin escape. I know for a fact what every character can kick out of no matter what, right? So it's not about who has the highest pin escape. It's actually an even level playing field because essentially we're all human, right? So that's what it is. We allowed the game to create a base level of humanity in the game. So one finisher is one finisher for everyone, and not just randomly algorithmically throughout 12 people. It's different. It's got to be what we saw tonight. Let me know what you guys think, man. I mean, who else does it like this? Who else does it like this? Where we give you guys a good show. One finisher stuff tonight. The night before was different. Now, if you guys know, I set this show up a little differently, and I like to talk about the vibes of that show so people can appreciate what we've done here. And it's not just me; it's everyone else. But if you guys remember the different matches that happened, JP got jumped by the dude from prison. There was all types of debauchery going on. It was a much more ratchet show than what we saw today, which was, cordial. Someone, no, you can go, baby. This at this point it doesn't matter. You could be howling like a wolf in the background. The show's over. Oh yeah, at this point it's over. It's just one of those moments now where I'm talking to you guys as Jordan, not as Jay Savage. But yeah, I definitely want to buy out other companies, and I mean that. I want to absorb every piece of landscape back into what I've created, what I feel like I've created. You know, I feel like I am going to make everyone better if I hold it close to the chest and hold people accountable to it. And the only way to do that is to do what we all love Lord British and hate Lord British for, and that's hold people accountable. This is our community. Hold our community accountable so that the next time a newcomer comes into our community, they're not afraid of it or they're not turned off by it because there's a bunch of freaks running around. And so that's the layer new people have to get through when they come to E-Federation Wrestling. Retired, dead, split personality, et cetera, et cetera. Everybody, we're in tough times. We have it. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you right now, the type of person that JP is, bro. What's wrong is helping out the great superstars. If you don't cross me, there's no. What's wrong with helping out the other greatest superstars? And that's true. See, JP understands though that this is like hollow ground, and what we do here really, I think, changes the landscape. And you know, whether people want to admit it or not, I will. I will admit it. I do not hold back from saying good job to anyone else when they do a good thing. So I'm not going to hold back when I know I did a good thing, and people can prove me wrong in the chat all they want. Who's doing it like us? And out of respect, a lot of people don't do it like that and create their own lane. Shout out to the gift of gab. Shout out to everything that has to go on where people are interacting with their chat and doing it in a way that's engaging. Like that's what we're here to do. That's why TNA, AEW, WWE, come on, man, the big three. You know, you got to know what we're trying to create here. And if you're not trying to create really, and you just like, you know, come on, man, come on. You know what I'm gonna say here. And speaking of that, dude, I'm kind of leaning into Bad Blood. That's kind of funny that I'm talking like this. And the next pay per view we have is Bad Blood. So listen, guys, I love you to death. And the next pay per view we have is Bad Blood. So all right, listen. I can hear myself, but yeah, let me see what JP and everybody got here. What's wrong with helping out? Ooh, JP, we go way back. Man, Jakai, an absolute threat. UFO title looks nice. Listen, JP Solo does his decree crossover to the SSU. Well, Jakai, you actually showed up at the SSW in the last episode. So with everything that went on with the 2-month layover, and if you guys saw the YouTube short, I put a lot of things into my YouTube shorts, and this is one of the times where it really, really matters. And you re-signed a contract essentially. I'm trying to bring it up now. No, I'm gonna get banned, or I'm gonna like get freaking copyright to the. I better not. So if you look in your YouTube short, in other YouTube shorts, the contract signings matter, right? So the SSU was like in the background of your whole thing, but you showed up at SSW. I know that's crazy. I know no one probably cares about it as much as I do. But I truly thought that that was like a cool twist where I was like, I wonder if anybody will notice if I do that. Um, but no, yeah, you are. If anyone clicks and watches my AI generated YouTube short, you'll see a lot of detail in those things. And I mean, I try to get as much detail as I can into him. So he got a new contract signing, 2 months off. We're back. What's going on with contracts? Contracts are a big thing. Ask about it from LTD. Ask about it from Blaze McCoy. Blaze McCoy forces guys to sign a waiver before they join the show. The Lord has a lot of big, listen, we're here for free speech. We're here for good wrestling, and I'm all ears from anyone that's willing to talk wrestling, even if it's outrageous and out of control. Demon breath, fire breathing dragon with spikes on the collars, does a backflip at 300 pounds. Okay, you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine, and we'll compare and see what happens. Because when I get into anime, it's because it mimics my real life. We love Vegeta because everyone wants to be the badass that has something taken away from him, that becomes the father, that becomes the family man, that has a friend or a rival that they want to beat, and they're just always one step ahead of them. And then they didn't even know that 90% of people, like 90, Vegeta doesn't know that he's the favorite character. You know what I mean? 90% of the people that I talk to is like, man, I love Vegeta. No one's picking Goku. So it's a beautiful simulation of wrestling in real life, but also you get to control it, so it's more personal than just cheering for your favorite wrestler in the crowd. L.A. Knight, yeet, 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 doing all that. It's great to support your guy, but what if it was you? What if it was you? I feel attacked. I feel attacked. No, Jakai, listen, also, Jakai, can we talk about the cutter? Can we talk about the cutter situation? Because who landed the cutter and finished? You did, right? Oliver did not land the cutter and finish. So I just want to put it out there that Jakai's character is the king of cutters. And that will be synonymous with the whole universe. Like, we're keeping this as realistic as possible, man. I put in so much work into this algorithm that I will take the time to prove to you guys that I love you and the work that you do for me. Because this is the place where it goes down. And I promise to give you product again. We're back, baby. We're back. And I thank you, JP, for allowing me to be who I am and my show to be what my show should be through you. You're a vessel for great storylines and things to come. And sometimes the only way to get a good storyline going is to get a good bad guy. 50% tariff on all other people that have shows, active shows. If you have a show, JP wants to know who it is, what you're doing. Maybe he'll lower the tariff. Maybe I'll remove them completely. A friend of a friend is, a friend, a good friend, if you ask me. A friend of a friend is also, a good thing for everyone. An enemy of an enemy. So tense. It's so tense. Why is everyone so tense? I like it cool, easy. Ketchup and steak, Coca-Cola, America. 50% if I don't know who you are, where you come from. Stinky third world federation. Stinky. They're gross. They poop in the street. They poop in the ring. They don't even wipe their feet before entering our sacred squared circle. It's disgusting. So disgusting. And of course, since we were banned for such a long time, unnecessarily long time, we will get ours back. It's only right. Thank you to you, the seasoned few, and good night. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to end like that. But let's read the chat. The king of the cutters. Thank you, thank you. America, America. Ding, 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 ding. It was perfect because Penta pulled off the same sequence, but using the Mexican. Yes, he reversed it. And I mean, it's a classic. I mean, come on, man. You know how many times Randy Orton's done it? Come on. Just, it's better because it's here. And it's also better because I think it's the first time that it's happened and it wasn't planned with the other person. It was done like in a real fight. You know what I mean? Like your AI did it in a real fight. And it was funny because dude went for a grab and you ran just far enough away and used the right type of cutter to get away from it. And it was just, it's a fight. It's a true amazing algorithmic fight. Not just shows every roster member we can't trust anyone. And I'm thinking of moving the tariff up to 55 for Canada. Oh my God. Top fans tonight, of course, are Jaden, Matt Storm, Hybrid Syndicate Wrestling, Jakai, and Miguel Morales. It seems like the top five are always on the charts, man. I love you guys to death. Thank you for your support. Hit that like button. Share it out to the people tonight. And I really do mean that. Please share it out to the people. You never know who's looking for a good time because that's exactly what we do here. I hope to get a lot more young kids in here, self-reflection wrestling is what this is based off of. Self-reflection wrestling, self-image, digital self-image. It's like an ink blot or a milk spill test, a Horseshack test. How do you actually see yourself? Who do you really want to be? Do you see yourself as someone else, or do you accept who you are and then you create a better version of yourself, a version that's very possible, that could be? Or do you just go all out and make yourself a super 7'10" clown with spikes on your wrist and jumping off the top rope doing a 450? Hey, people are willing to create it, and I'll be willing to critique it. Shout out to you this season, Few. Thank you for coming through, man. We've got bad blood, but we've got a long time before we get there. And we got a lot of bad blood to air out. MTW versus SSU at Bad Blood. You can book that at your calendar. And when I say that these people, who's in the chat right now? Let me see who's in the chat. Whoever's in the chat right now, Jaden, it's probably Miguel that's hiding in there, or Matt Storm. I hope you guys hear me. Matt Storm, everyone. You better tell Game what's happening. Everyone over there better hide their characters. I'm going to start doing the craziest storylines because I believe that Game is the one who put me on to how good E-Federation Wrestling could be because of how much everyone cared about the show over there. And so that was the first person that made me step my game up and made me realize what this could be. So, of course, he's going to be my first target. You only hurt the people you love. Shout out to you this season, Few. You know what we came here to do? RPG style, character progression, fantasy sort style, better than the most electrifying four corners known to mankind. That's exactly what we just did. Stay seasoned, guys, and we'll see you next time on Dragon Ball Z. Angel. Angel. Yeah. That Vegeta line was crazy. Bro, I'm out here prophesizing. The Vegeta line was insane. Vegeta doesn't know he's the main character, bro. But, he's not the main character. But we all see ourselves. Man, I'm telling you, bars on bars. People will be like, I'm Broly. Why? I hope somebody didn't type that in the chat. Let me see. I'm Broly. Somebody say I'm Broly in the chat right now. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Matt Storm's there. Ooh. He'd probably be the best one to tell the message anyway. Ooh.